Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 Brave New World as the Mayans. So, when I last left off, I was picking my first great person, and this is a choice between an academy and a manufactory, basically. My next great person from the long count calendar bonus will come on the year 42 AD, which is going to be turn 177 on epic speed. So this is a choice between getting 8 beakers or 4 hammers for 27 turns. Because a manufactory at this stage of the game will give me 4 hammers. So I don't think 4 hammers are worth more than 8 beakers, so I'll go for the scientist first. I will, however, get my engineer on turn 177 and use him for the manufactory. However, I'm going with the academy first. That's 8 beakers for 27 turns. That's definitely not worth giving up for a manufactory at this stage. So I'll just replace this farm and make sure I'm working the academy. I'll just redo these assignments actually. So let's see, I have 6 workers. I'll definitely work the academy. I kind of want to get my faith and culture. I'm not in a super huge rush to grow this city because I'm at 3 happiness only. I'll work this. I have to repair this ASAP. And 2 food, 1 hammer, I suppose. Alright, looks good to me. So, let's continue. I can start my national college in 5 turns. I'm just waiting for a library in Tikal to finish. I will buy the library in Chichen Itza. I'm actually going to do it right now. So let's do that. I'm not going to pay Arabia for open borders. I just don't think it's worth paying 2 gold per turn. He would probably accept 2 gold per turn, but no, I'm not doing it. I'll see if I can go southwest through here. It's actually possible. Let's check that out. I still need to get rid of this barbarian camp, obviously. And let's buy that library. That's going to cost me 550. There we go. That only gives me 1 beaker per turn in this city, because it's population 2. But I need that library to start the national college, obviously. Now I just need to wait 4 turns to finish the library in Tikal. I'm getting 21 gold per turn. I'm actually quite happy about that. I need to keep my economy strong because I'm going to need that money, that's for sure. I'm probably not going to pursue culture victory because I have Brazil and India in this game and they are big culture spammers. So I'm not convinced it's such a smart idea to commit to culture victory. Let's have a look at their culture pool right now. It's not that big yet, but it will be. Brazil's culture pool is actually smaller than Arabia's, smaller than Rome's, which is kind of surprising, but this is still the early game. This will get much bigger. So yeah, let's compare that to mine, for example. Yeah, this is mine, so you can see. Anyhow, I'm probably going to pursue some different victory type. Because India and Brazil will be tough to beat. Yeah, you can spam the musicians and you kind of have to if you're going for culture victory. But if you have more than 1 culture spammer, that's going to be pretty hard to deal with in the late game. So I might just go for either domination or maybe scientific or something else, we'll see. Yeah, whatever you say. He's on the other side of the world, or on the other continent at least. He's not really a threat to me. I would actually love to get him to declare war on Brazil, for example, just to slow down Brazil's progress. The one way I could still go for culture victory in this game would be by weakening the biggest culture spammers. So I can get Attila to fight Brazil, for example. That shouldn't be too hard. But I will have to do something about India. India seems to be quite isolated. So that's going to be a problem. I'm not sure if this is one continent. If Rome has a direct border with India, I could try to get Rome to fight India. But I need to explore this general area to find out. I will finish my party tree soon, so then I'll have to decide which victory type I want to go for, or at least I have to decide whether I want to pursue culture victory, because then I'll have to unlock aesthetics. So I'll have to make that decision soon. Very soon. Anyway, that barbarian camp is gone. This is actually a pretty good location for a city. I'm not too convinced about this location right here. I'm not too happy about settling on top of Iron, but it might still be worth it. I need to explore this a little bit. I'm not sure if it's worth it or not. I would have to know this area right here. Because if the sea is blocked, then there's no point building a Panama Canal city. What I mean is, if you can't really go through here to the east. So I don't know, it's a bit of a gamble. This would be a much better location for a city. Although I wouldn't be able to get iron in range. But I would get copper. I could start a city right here on the Tanja tile. This would actually be the best location right here. The tile I'm pointing at. This would actually be a pretty damn good city. I would get the deer right here, which is otherwise out of range of Palenque. I would get the cattle, I would get instant copper. I would get another deer, I would get the fish. I would get wheat, iron, I would get this fish, I would get the atoll. So from city growth perspective, this tile right here is the best location for another city. Hands down, this is by far the best location. And I have access to this fish as well. So I might actually settle this one. We'll see, but I haven't decided yet. I can always start the Panama Canal city right here, and that cap its growth or something like that. If I'm desperate for such a city. But I just don't want to ruin this location, it's too good now. If I started a city on top of the iron, I wouldn't even have access to these two grassland tiles. Yeah, I would have access to some extra grasslands to the southeast. So there's that, but I wouldn't have the deer. The copper would be significantly harder to get. I wouldn't have the cattle to the north. I wouldn't have the fish and atoll. I need to think about this a little bit. But I'm leaning towards settling on top of the Tanja tile. Alright, what's this? Chichen Itza adopted religion. Oh yeah, this is mine religion. Alright, that's fine. So, is that library done? Yes, it completed on this turn. So let's get started on that National College. I don't think I can speed it up any. Unfortunately not. Well, actually yes, I kind of can. Will this city grow in reasonable future? Not really. I can do it in 41 turns. Yeah, this is still a little bit too slow. I don't have access to workshops yet. And I have to go for education. I really can't afford researching metal casting right now. I can't delay education too much. So I can't boost production in Palenque by using a caravan or cargo ship with production. And I don't think it's worth wasting a great engineer just to rush a national college, especially when I won't get that great engineer for 22 more turns. What? Hold on, I changed my focus and the city will grow in 13 turns now? Okay. Well, oh yeah, that's because I was working the wine tiles, right. I guess I'm fine losing one culture and one faith per turn for the sake of faster growth. But my happiness is a little bit low. And I'll have to start more cities once I'm done with National College. I want to settle at least 2 more cities. Okay, I can't go this way, but I discovered another city-state. So I suppose that was worth it. I could actually get allied with that city-state right now. No, I can't. 90 influence ahead of me. Not going to happen. Any interesting quests? Yes. Oh yeah, right, for this barbarian camp. I have 2 city-state quests for that camp. I think I'll send my unit there to deal with that. I wouldn't mind getting 40 influence with 2 different city-states. Assuming Arabia doesn't destroy this camp by the time I get there. I'm actually kind of surprised that they didn't. Surely they had some city-state quests for this camp by now. But maybe not. Okay, let's get out of here before I piss off Mombasa too much. And this guy will go east. Yeah, I will get a bigger army at some point, but right now that's not my priority. I'm focusing on other things. I don't feel threatened, so I don't really need an army right now. Even if Arabia gets any silly ideas, There's no way they are going to invade me through Vancouver. This city-state makes me safe. So yeah, there's that. I will obviously get some kind of army, sooner or later. At least around the time the AI gets access to navigation at least. I could see them building up a fleet to attack me, but they don't even have a coastal city on this side yet. I'm not even sure if Arabia has any decent coastal city at all. This, for example, doesn't look like a coastal city. Anyway, let's keep moving. That camp is still there. I could actually go... Oh yeah, he is sending a settler now. They do have camel archers. But I should be safe right now. They might get rid of this camp now with that camel archer, we'll see. He will definitely settle this location. I actually want Haron to settle a coastal city right here, because then I could actually take that city with frigates a little bit later in the game. That would be the best case scenario for me. How's this city doing? Yeah, this should go here. Or maybe here. That's one food. Yeah, that's definitely better. Alright, 19 turns for that granary, that will take a while. And I got my first spy, so who do I want to spy on? Let's have a look at the technology ranking. So, who's the leader right now? India and Brazil. I guess I'll spy on one of them. I'll spy on Brazil for now. So let's do that. You go here. Alright. One more turn for currency. I'll keep my spy around here. I could maybe start attacking that archer. I need to get there ASAP with my other guy. This is 80 influence if I can destroy this barbarian camp. Not to mention I would get a worker for free. I actually don't mind. Because I need more workers. I'm only using 2 workers right now. Which is not enough for 3 cities. I just didn't have time to get a third one. There's currency and my great prophet. So, I'm also going to get one more great prophet once I get my piety finisher. But I think it makes sense to enhance my religion right now. Although, I could start a holy site instead. For more faith. Nah, I'll just enhance it. In case someone steals the remaining beliefs. So, what do I want for my second follower belief? I think I'll... Oh, peace gardens are not available anymore, alright. I was hoping to get that because I will have at least 4 cities with gardens. But that's not available anymore. That kind of sucks. Okay then, what do I want instead? Good question actually. I don't really need extra food. I can't get anything for happiness, which really sucks. I might actually go for +2 production if a city has a specialist. This is still very early in the game, so I will benefit from this quite a bit. Obviously, I don't actually have any specialists yet, but I will have them once I get education. Religious community is also kind of okay. This is better in the late game, and this is better in the early game. That's pretty much it, and this is better for very small cities. I think I'll grab guruship actually. Alternatively, I could also go for swords into plowshares. That's not a bad idea. I don't plan a lot of wars in this game. And I don't need my cities to grow, regardless of my happiness situation, because I need to have enough population for specialists. Yeah, I think I'll just go with the safe choice, which is swords into plowshares. You can't go wrong with this one, really. But this is tempting. I could actually use the early game production boost right now. Right, let's go for this. As for my enhancer belief, missionaries spread to cities 30% further away. Alright, there we go then. Now I need how many turns? 18 turns to get my reformation belief. Alright then, we'll wait 18 turns. I need a little bit of extra happiness. I will get 1 happiness from the stoneworks. Gandhi wants declaration of friendship. Yeah, I think I'll accept. He's friendly with Brazil. He's not at war with anyone. He's not denouncing anyone. Yeah, let's accept. and then I can sell my iron to him for gold. Obviously, I need to actually improve these tiles first. Alright, let's deal with that barbarian camp already. I'll repair this. I should have repaired that a little bit earlier, actually. But it's fine, I'm in the positives. I actually get my wine right now, so this is for trade. Yes. And I still need to get a plantation near Tikal. I'll do that. Yes, I'm trespassing in Vancouver. Where did that settler go? It seems to be gone now? I see the camel archer, but I don't see the settler anymore. That's a bit strange. Hey, I don't mind. I should have kept my scout on this tile, actually. Come on. So, I'm almost there. I should be able to kill this archer easily, without letting Harun steal it from under my nose. Alright then. I'll keep my scout right next to that camp. Let's have a look at my cities. Chichen Itza will grow soon. My capital will grow soon. Doing well. Oh yeah, great. It was converted. I will have to spread my religion around a little bit. But it's fine. I'm getting a lot of faith per turn already. And my plan for later in this game is to take Mount Sinai still. I still want this location at some point. I actually plan to take Mecca at some point in this game. How many wonders does Harun have already? Yeah, look at all these wonders. I bet most of them are in his capital. I won't be ready to actually assault his capital anytime soon, but I will do it at some point in this game. I'm pretty sure about that. So, next. Oh yeah, I need to trade that wine. I think I'll trade it for a luxury. Yeah, I'm a little bit low on happiness, so I could definitely use extra luxuries. There we go, for cotton. Oh yeah, that's the deal that I wanted with Harun, right. Attila declared war on Portugal. That's good for me. Attila is one of those really aggressive AIs, so I expect him to declare war on his neighbors very frequently. And if he doesn't, I can always bram him to do that. So he will keep them busy for a while, which is great for me. Do I want to repair this now? I guess so. Yeah, let's repair that first, before I get the iron. Okay, I need one more turn. So the influence and the worker should be mine on the next turn. Harun can't steal this camp from under my nose anymore. Which cities are that? Vancouver and Budapest. Okay, Vancouver is this one. And okay, that's militaristic city-state. That's very good for me. Accuracy 2, nice. There we go. Do I want to return the worker to Vancouver? 45 influence for pretty much free. Yes, I do need the worker myself right now, but I would get allied with this city-state for this. I'm going to return it. It's worth getting alliance without having to spend money. So that's 85 influence. And I could get another 40 if I find a natural wonder. I should just build a trireme in Chichen Itza, for example. I think I'll do that, or I could buy one. I'm actually kind of tempted to buy one, you know. It's not exactly expensive, only 300. Yeah, let's do that. If I can find a natural wonder, that would be instant 40 influence with Vancouver. Alright, looks good to me. How many turns do I have on that quest? Only 2 turns remaining. Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing anything with that. Harun is 84 influence ahead of me. So I can't really get allied with that. Alright, Machu Picchu is gone. Whatever. It's not like I'd get it in Tikal anyway. So, 26 turns on that National College. I can't speed it up until I get my engineer. I will get my engineer soon. On turn 177. Basically, you get your great person when this number changes. The first number on the left, in the Mayan long count calendar. So once this changes to 8, that's where I'll get my next great person. Alright, let's go back. This is going to be equivalent of 42 AD. You can actually see the standard date when you mouse over. So this is 80 BC right now. Civil service is done. So, 13 turns for education. And I'll need to get started on my universities. +1 population, Intikal, nice. I have access to deer now. I need to get a worker around here ASAP. I think I'll just train a worker after the stoneworks. Sounds good, I'll have to do it sooner or later. I don't think I can go through here. Actually, yes, I can. Next. I can try going east. Maybe. Declaration of friendship with Brazil. Not necessarily. Although I don't think I'll be super friendly with Attila. So maybe I should agree. He is friendly with India. So I think it makes sense accepting. Yeah, okay, I'm going to accept. That's always an extra trading partner for flat gold, as opposed to gold per turn. Alright then. How's my spy doing? 8 turns. Awesome, perfect. What can I steal? Maybe I should research something. Yeah, I should research something like optics. Just in case I'll be able to steal compass. Yep, I'll do that. I would actually steal compass. I will delay education by 3 turns, but that's not a big deal. It's definitely worth it. Let's go through here. I should be able to go through there. I will piss off the city-state a bit, but whatever. They can cry me a river. So, Aaron next. And I got my cargo ship. Now I can start a trade route with Lisbon. Oh, that was the trade route with Lisbon, right. I got confused there for a moment. I was building the National College all along. So, 29 gold per turn, that's awesome. On turn 170, on epic speed, that's very good. I don't remember when was the last time I had an economy this strong at this stage of the game on epic speed. If ever. I am kind of considering buying these 2 tiles to get access to gold. It makes sense, but I'll get the farm first. Are the assignments in here? No, this goes here instead. So, what's next? Stoneworks? Yeah, that's always extra production and extra happiness at the same time. So, 2 birds with 1 stone. Sounds good to me. Give me some natural wonder, come on. I need that happiness with Vancouver. How many turns do I have? I have 20 turns to find a natural wonder. Before I have to bribe Vancouver. Oh, another barbarian camp, alright. That means I could really use some kind of unit. I might just buy one. How much gold do I need? 440 gold to buy a composite bombman. Huh. I don't know about that. I don't even have a barracks in here. But I don't want this barbarian camp to start spawning barbarians and stealing my workers. And I'm kind of busy with other construction. I could wait for this guy to arrive, I suppose. That's where he's going anyway. Alright then. I'll just count on this camp not spawning something nasty in the next 5 turns. Optics research is done. So now I might be able to steal compass from Brazil. I will probably do that if I get a chance to. There we go. Another AI. Let's grab that embassy. So I know all the AIs in the game now. And I need to think about which victory type I want to pursue. If I want to go for culture victory specifically and commit to that specific victory type, I'll have to unlock aesthetics with my next policy after I get the party finisher. If not, I could actually get tradition opener, perhaps. I wouldn't mind increasing my border growth rate. I'm not in Renaissance era yet, so I can't unlock rationalism yet. And tradition opener with this would be very useful. Also, that's a city-state right there. So that's a possibility. I'll keep this guy over here, just in case. Or I could just disband him. No, I'm not going to sell you open worlds. Why would I do that? Give me that iron already. Hey, do I want to sign research agreements? Maybe. I need to check who's the least advanced civilization here. That wasn't Brazil, at least. Come on. If I got friendly with Rome, I could sign a research agreement with them. I don't think it makes sense signing research agreements with the technology leaders when I don't have scientific revolution or porcelain tower. Alright, nice. So I don't think I'll be doing that right now. I'd rather use my gold for other things. For some buildings, for example. I could actually buy a university in Palenque, and I think that's what I'm going to do, especially since I'm kind of busy with the National College. So I think I'll just buy a university in Palenque. I don't remember the exact cost. I think it was around 800. I might be wrong about that. Might have been cheaper. What can I buy with faith? Oh, there's the natural wonder. Awesome. So that's plus 40 influence. Wow, that's actually a pretty good location for a city. But yeah, it's not like I will be settling a city right there. So, plus 40 influence. That should give me over 100 easily. Next. My great engineer should arrive soon. Wine for sugar, yes. I need extra happiness. The more the better. So, 2 more turns. Again, you get your great person when the first number on the left changes. Each of these numbers goes up to 20 and then it changes to 0 and the number on the left is then increased by 1. So this is basically kind of a base 20 system. Which means I should get my dude on the next turn. So next, I'll also get my piety finisher soon. Right, more wine. I'll decide on my turn. I'll probably just get the luxury for that. Nope, not you. Wine for ivory. Yeah, I accept. Come on, give me my great person already. So, that's going to be a manufactory. For sure. I don't see any better options, really. This is still fairly early in the game, so a manufactory next to my capital will be very valuable, especially since I'm a little bit low on production and my capital doesn't really have high production potential. I'll probably start it right here. Doesn't really matter, any tile that doesn't have access to fresh water. So I can just start it on top of this farm, just to get 1 extra turn of that production. Anyway, that's going to be great engineer. I don't see any better options, really. So there we go. And I'll just start this manufactory instantly, really. And as I said before, that's for production at this stage of the game. This is why I went for Academy first, because 8 beakers for 27 turns was worth more than 4 or 5 production for 27 turns. Let's just redo all of these assignments now. Or use automatic assignments with production. Yeah, this is actually fine. 11 turns. Yeah, this is fine. Can I get the city to grow faster? 3 turns instead of 4. With 13 hammers. Okay, so this is definitely better. I log these tiles just in case. Okay, I'll leave it like this then. And I can steal technology, so no point stealing education, because I'll finish that in 7 turns. I'm already halfway done with research. What can I get instead? Guilds. Maybe. I think I'll grab guilds, actually. Well, that is the most expensive technology I can steal other than education. This is actually worth almost the same amount of beakers as my remaining science progress in education. Maybe I should steal education instead? Actually, I should. Yeah, this is actually more beakers than guilds. Because this is 414. And this is more than that. I have 384 out of 799. Let's steal education. This is definitely worth more. Alright, now I'm going to buy a university in Palenque right away. Oh yeah, 890. That's okay, I'll wait a few turns and do it then. I'll wait for my new person too. So, next research. Now I could really use metal casting. But I could also use the boss from progressing to the next era. I think I'm safe. I don't really need military technologies right now. There is no way Harun is going to declare war on me right now. He doesn't even have a coastal city here. I'm still amazed that he didn't start a city right here. That's really, really strange. But yeah, I'm going to go for acoustics. Right. And I think I'm going to finish this part here too. Actually, I'm about to get my Reformation belief, so let's make that happen first. Before I finish this part, I should get my Reformation belief on the next turn. Rome entered Renaissance era. Oh yeah, he discovered my spy. That's okay, I'll send my spy elsewhere. To Delhi, for example, that's fine. Or just to someone else. What's the third top? Portugal. Yeah, I can send him to Portugal. Who's fourth? Do I have declaration of friendship with Portugal? I could actually send him to Mecca, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that. That will tell me if Harun is up to any funny business, like plotting against me. And if he starts plotting against someone else, then I can get a diplomatic boss with someone else. Let's have a look around here. Nothing interesting to see there. Alright, so let's get the Piety Finisher and Reformation. So now I need to pick one of those. This is actually where I have to decide whether I want to go for Culture Victory or not. Because if I want to go for Culture Victory, then Sacred Sites would be the best choice. Especially if I can get other religions that have buildings available. So for example, this one. If I can faith buy buildings with this religion, I could faith buy buildings in Chichen Itza, then spread my religion back to Chichen Itza, and I would get plus 2 tourism from those buildings. Even though the ability to faith buy those buildings didn't come from my religion. You get plus 2 tourism from any buildings that were purchased with faith, regardless of which religion allowed that. Let's actually check that religion real quick. So... where is it? There it is, Buddhism. Yeah, I can actually buy pagodas with Buddhism. So what I could do is buy a pagoda here, then spread my religion here, and I would get plus 2 tourism with that. Sacred Sites is a really strong choice because of that. The other option is probably... what was the other option? Oh, the other option is not available. The one I wanted, at least. I can always go for Glory of the God, but I wasn't really going to do that. Which Reformation belief is gone? Come on, let's have a look real quick. No, not this. Give me the religious overview. Religion overview, let's have a look. So, who has Reformation beliefs? I think that's Islam. Oh yeah, Jesuit education, right. This is what I wanted. The ability to faith by universities, public schools and research labs, but that's gone. So I can't get that anymore. Interesting. Right, anyway, these are the choices. So since Jesuit education is gone, and this is what I wanted, the choice now is mostly between Sacred Sites and Glory of the God. Seeing how I can faith by pagodas with Harun's religion, is it? Yes. That might be a decent choice now. I have to think about it. Either way, this part is done now, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.